It was an eerie kind of dark when I finally got home. I was about ready to turn in for the night, but the events of today still sent chills down my spine like I was sitting in an ice bath. I decided now was the time for a drink, maybe two, to put today behind me. Just as I poured myself a glass of bourbon, it began to rain. I stood by the window watching the water wipe away every trace of dirt on the street, but I had the feeling I could stand under the downpour for the rest of my life and she would still be all over me. The scent of her perfume, the blonde strands of hair. Which is why when I heard a knocking on my door, I knew the night wasn't ending. It was just beginning.
Hello.
But I told you I wanted nothing to do with you.
Don't be silly, Miles. You made your choice. Besides, don't you miss me? I see you're still experimenting with your color palette.
We didn't have to kill him. We didn't need the money. You could have just left him. We could have left the state.
He never would have let me go. He would have killed you before it happened. And don't tell me you didn't want some of that gold as well.
Well, now he's dead as a doornail. Still managing to screw both of us over. You know, we thought that double the people meant double the efficiency. But Barton has this other idea. Double the people means the chance of getting caught goes up tenfold. They're close, Willa. They're real close.
And maybe it's best that I don't come around here anymore.
What do you mean?
Maybe we ought to keep our distance. As far as I'm concerned, our plan was a success.
Miles, it's me. Open up.
Hello, Barton. Couldn't this wait until tomorrow in the office? I was rather looking forward to a good night's rest.
I'm afraid this couldn't wait till tomorrow. I know who killed Jeremiah Henderson, and he's a lot closer to you than you think.
Whatever do you mean by that, Bert?
You know, it doesn't end up. Sure, Jeremiah Henderson was a wicked crook, and a very evasive one at that. But what was the mistake that led him being found dead on the floor of the jewelry shop with the shard of glass stuck in his chest?
Thought it was his foolish buddy. I triggered the alarm. Held the doors locked down.
Ah, yes, that's what I've come to discuss. You see, dead people are a tricky business. It's like a woman. You open up one dirty argument, and she sticks you with a million of little flaws leading to your death. So, when there's a rather obvious problem, glass shards sticking out of the chest, for example, they tend to not want to open up to more nasty discussion.
What exactly are you implying, Barton?
We convinced the morgue to have another look, and by golly, we were right. The glass did indeed hit the heart, but he kicked it long before that. Cause of death, blunt trauma to the head. Somebody hit him and threw him into the window to avoid suspicion.
That's certainly a step too far from the truth.
You of all people should know, Miles, the truth always gets out, no matter what realm it exists. It was interesting though, because who wanted him dead? Who was there at the same time that he was? The partner? No. He was found out, passed out in front of the rubies. His wife? The woman has probably never even buttered her own bread. But she wanted him dead for the fortune. So what did she do? Enlist the help of a poor sap who couldn't do anything else but help her butter the biscuits with the blood of her enemies.
And, who might this poor sap be?
I only know about one man who wears those kind of handkerchiefs.
You didn't have to kill him.
You certainly weren't going to.
We already had blood on our hands. You just had the flamethrower.
Oh, Miles, always ready to assume the worst. Don't worry. I know just the way to make the police leave the crime scene and never look back.
What's that?